Hello everybody, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. So with some of the developments that are going on in Israel, keep an eye on Israel, guys. I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen. Not prophesying, just saying. Netanyahu is telling his people to flee certain areas of Israel, and that Dome of the Rock, there's been a lot of talk about the third temple being built. There has to be something that paves the way for that to happen. The Muslims aren't just going to hand it over to the Jews. Something has to happen in order to pave the way for the Jews to have that land. Here's the perfect opportunity. Between the conflict, I don't know who's going to do it. Might be an accident between the Jews, because the Jews would be majorly, that would create another war if the Jews or if Israel bombed that Temple Mount. However, if the Muslims bombed that Temple Mount on accident, then that paves the way for the Jews. But either way, I think Dixie Rose, come. Yes, my dogs have middle names. Copper, come on. I think that's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to see it. I really don't think we will. I think that we're on the very brink. We are on the very, very, very brink of the rapture. Everything in Israel. Sorry, my allergies are messing with me this morning. I think that this war is the holy war that's spoken of in Revelation. Now that we're finding out information of the other countries that are also involved, we have China that's involved, we've got Russia that's involved, two of the key players in the 10 King Nation. America's involved, of course. Now you've got this, I'm going to refrain from saying what I really think of this president, I almost said Mr. Biden, President Biden. I'm going to refrain, but it's not good. My holy righteous anger is just built up so bad for that man. And it was confirmed last night when we have Americans in Israel that have been kidnapped and murdered, and he is at the White House having a barbecue and a picnic. And all the while in America, they're also having Palestinian protests in America. Not really protests, but they're gathering, calling for free Palestine, and unlawful gatherings and all of that. And it's going to happen here too, because the borders are open. And unfortunately, after the rapture, one of the ways that the Christians are going to have their heads off, there's one group of people that do that, and they have invaded this country. So we're seeing it play out all over. And like I've been saying, and people are they're just so blind, or they're dumbed down. They just don't want to see it, or they're complacent. They just, oh my gosh, they just don't want to see it, or they get mad at you for saying this. But Trump is not going to get back in. This President Biden, he is the one, and I've said this before, he is the one that is going to fulfill the last days prophecies. He's the one that's going to fulfill the rapture, bring about the rapture, the things that have to happen for the rapture to happen. Trump is not going to get back in, unless he does after the rapture. I don't know. But as of before the rapture, no, he's not going to get back in. The things that are going on, this corrupt president that we have, he has again abandoned Americans that are over there, and instead has had a barbecue and a picnic and just totally either celebrated it, which that's what it looks like he celebrated what happened, or he just completely just doesn't care, which we know he doesn't care. But keep an eye on Israel with the things that are going on. Keep looking up, because this war that's going on in Israel is the final. I mean, this is it, guys. I almost said the final battle, but it's not, because Armageddon is the final battle, but it's the final battle before the tribulation takes, or the tribulation takes place and before the rapture happens. But we're on the very cusp of the tribulation. We're not in the tribulation. We're not going through the tribulation. The church is going to be raptured before the tribulation. There's no, arming yourselves up and being prepared and ready. There's none of that. I know people like to say it. People like to say that, oh, we're going to go through this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. No, we're not. So anyways, guys, but keep your eyes on the Temple Mount, because I believe that sucker is about to go kaboom. And I don't know by whose hand. It's going to be an accident. Coconut wants to go in. So I'm going to let you guys go. Have a wonderful day, and I will be back on if there's anything. Otherwise, just check my community tab. I'll just keep posting stuff over there. Talk to you later. Bye.